It's not logical. This is back in your brainstem. You are in survival mode. So if you cannot convince somebody that this is no big deal if they're in that state, like just brain wise, their brain is like survival mode, people. We need to survive here. So going at the same, matching the emotion, empathizing on this helps that we're on the same page now. Follow me. How can we look at a solution? So you're helping them actually getting out of that state by being on the same page. If you're not on the same page, you cannot find a solution together.
When your sky is gray and your sun's gone away, how you gonna be a happy leader today? Worry not, step this way, a better way of leading is within reach, you got this. And no drama needed, we'll put a spring in your step and teach you just what to say, and let go all of that stress in a sustainable way. So let's get this crazy show on the way.
This is The Happy Leader, the show that gives you the confidence to say what you want to say.
And say it in the best possible way.
Listen to me. I don't give a monkeys if it's your silver-haired granny's 100th birthday on Saturday. You messed up the formatting of a client's presentation deck, so you're going to be in here tomorrow to fix it. Got it?
Absolutely, sir. No problem. No problem.
So you're going to be in here tomorrow to fix it. Got it? So you're going to be in here tomorrow to fix it. Got it?
If you front up to me like that again, I'll cut your Jacobs off. You're on thin ice, my pedigree chum.
I recognize that. I recognize that.
Some Wonder Woman there, Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I have those moments for sure.
Quite badass.
That's
What?
Oh my god! Wow! So athletic. Ooh.
Well, yeah, thank you for adding me on at the end there, gentleman Giffer. Yeah. Thanks very much for the shout out at the very end there. There are other people on this star.
Yes. He likes to be, he likes to show off. Shirt off, just doing his thing.
He's taking his cameo on the show quite seriously. Clearly.
Yeah.
Taking his cameo quite seriously.
So what would be your wish to the gentleman Giffer?
What would be my wish for the gentleman Giffer? Oh God, that's a good one. Well, I think maybe a more functional introduction so that people understand why I'm here might work. I think it's pretty good. I don't want to give too many notes. I think that's pretty badass. I liked yours a lot. I like the no problem. It fits with the theme.
Yeah.
It fits with the theme that we're talking about.
For sure.
We need to do something to help ourselves in these situations. We need to do something to make life easier for ourselves. So here's my first recommendation on this. You want to start looking at things in terms of behavior, not people. So we say, it's so common, I hear it all the time. He's aggressive, my boss is aggressive, my colleague is aggressive. So you've basically categorized that person as an aggressive person. Doesn't help you. Yeah. That doesn't help you to deal with them. It doesn't help you to work with them.
It helps you to be right. It helps you to be right in your assumption, right? But that's not a productive way of looking at that situation. You want to help yourself. You don't want necessarily to be right into, oh, that person is aggressive and they're going to react in a negative way.
Yeah, you're giving yourself some sort of, pat on the back, perhaps. Let's put it this way. But is it helping you to achieve what you need to achieve with that person? The reason why you're in the same office, the same space, the same working relationship, because there's stuff that you both need to do. related to your common goal, right? So I don't think it. What do we do instead? We look at behavior.
Mhm.
The person's behaving aggressively. Why so? Because in our minds, people don't change, but behavior does. Behavior is flexible. I was talking to a client about this recently, a coaching client. They were saying, "Oh, my director, the guy is so aggressive. Oh my God, this is such an aggressive person." I said, "Okay, what I want you to do." The person's older; they're sort of late 50s. So I said, imagine that person in your mind's eye now, holding a baby, like their grandchild, their son or daughter's had a baby, and they're holding that newborn tiny baby in their arm. Imagine it. Can you picture it? Yeah, I'm picturing it. Are they behaving aggressively? No. So you can see that there's instances where they're not behaving like that. So why are they behaving aggressively? And what can we do about it, right?
No behavior comes out of nowhere. There's a chain of command that lead to a behavior, right? Our behaviors are based on our emotions are based on our thoughts, and our thoughts are based on our beliefs. So when there's a behavior, I love that. This is so
100%.
important. When we start discerning that, it's so helpful to just change our perspective and be able to empathize as well.
Everything's in context. Everything's a part of the story. Everything's connected to what happened before. There is no vacuum.
It never ceases to amaze me how we all love ourselves more than others, but care more about their opinions than our own. I often think about that as I'm peeing on someone's shoes. Hashtag make your own rules. Hashtag it's a dog's life. Hashtag take the rough with the smooth.
What do we do with the aggressive behavior? Your boss is behaving aggressively or whatever in the situation. All right. Why is leadership difficult? Why is influencing difficult? Why is working with other people difficult? Because we've got two tensions pulling against each other, right? So this is the relationship and the result. We're there to get the business result. That's what we're employed to do. So are they. And then the relationship, the person we need to work with in order to get it. Because if you could get it on your own, you'd be a one-person company. You wouldn't need the rest. All right. So we're seeing aggressive behavior most often when the person is pushing the relationship out of the way in order to get the result. I don't care if it's your kid's birthday on Saturday. We haven't finished the big presentation for Monday, so everybody's going to come to the office and everybody's going to do their bit. We're pushing the relationship out of the way to get to the result. Why? Fear. It's just fear. It's fear of not getting the result.
Yeah. And this is so internalized as well. This is so internalized of probably that person has gotten results that way before. So that is why, this works. Understanding this was a game changer for me. Like really understanding the relationship between how much we value the relationship and the results and how that leads to aggressive or passive aggressive and so on. That's a really golden bit there.
So we were working with a few years back, right? And this was a story that was shared. It wasn't directly the person I was working with, but one of the countries, it came through from there, right? So one of the countries had lost some market share to on the main category on. So they lost like about 2% market share, something like this. So the country manager got all the marketing team, the sales team, got all the guys there together, right? And went ballistic. We lost 2%. How could we do it? It's unbelievable. The guy was clearly very upset. One of the regional sales guys turned around and said, it's 2%, man. What are you so upset about? Right. What happened next? They had to physically restrain the boss. They had to physically restrain him. Why? Because the guy why is he angry like this? Because he's afraid. So you're just dismissing his fear. I don't give a shit about your fear. You're just dismissing his fear. It's the worst possible thing that you can do. What should we do instead? Here's what I would say. First of all, we've got to acknowledge it. So we might say, you're upset. Are you upset? I am upset. I'm not upset. I'm angry. Use the same term. I can see you're angry. Then we can empathize. I'm angry too. I feel angry too. I feel furious about this. It's unbelievable. I feel so upset about this. How can we lose that market share? Build that empathy. We need to leverage the relationship because of the fear of the result. So once we got that person, once they vented, once they calmed down, it's like, I feel like you. I'm angry too. I'm ready to do it. I'm pumped. Let's get it done. What can we do? I'm here to help. Let's get it solved. What do you want to do? And be the solution. Hey team, welcome to this week's Bosscast, and I want to talk to you guys about the important lessons of perspective. As you know, we got a new CEO. I don't know about you, but my team, they can't stand the guy. They say he looks like an idiot. They say he sounds like an idiot. They say he behaves like an idiot. And I told those guys, please, don't judge people by appearance. Dive deeper, and you'll understand. He really is an idiot.
Gentleman Giffer's boudoir. Why are you here? Because you have just experienced the Happy Leader Show. So what's going to happen to you now? Let me enlighten you. You are going to like, you are going to subscribe, and you are going to join the newsletter.
Stop. The imposter can protect you. Have you finished all of your work? Is the stick up your ass well in place? Are you deserving of fun? Protect yourself from happier leadership today with missing out on the newsletter. Imposter! Get the